he talking about, Sasuke's got his Rinnegan, Naruto's got the sage's body, and then it's the final battle, right? The final battle. Alright, we go into Sasuke's Rinnegan. Sasuke's Rinnegan here. Okay, this is an awesome chapter because we get a lot in this chapter. You get the lightning here. You got Sasuke's eye being used. That's the focus, Sasuke's Rinnegan, right? And, Madara, Naruto's going after Madara. But then we find out that Madara actually has a Limbo clone from his technique, Limbo. And so we get a little bit of everything here. Naruto is pushed back by Madara's clone, which he can't see, but Naruto can feel it, which is quite interesting. And Sasuke can feel, he can see the clone, but I guess he can't feel it. He can actually see the clone. So together, they can work together, and there's the Limbo clone there. And then there's the idea how he can see. Alright, and then we got the dynamic Madara going straight towards Sasuke. He uses the Rinnegan, and he ends up on the other side of the, he threw his sword, and Madara gets cut through. He cuts Madara right in the stomach. That's pretty awesome. And then so he escapes it easily. Now we go back. And then he runs off. He runs off and steals Kakashi's eye. But before that, Sasuke cuts him in half. Yes, guys, he cuts him in half. Yes, and at the end, we got Madara attacking Obito. And this is Madara going after Obito and Sakura. And Sakura coming back to the other side. And then this is the stuff in the dimension. We get the backstory behind Rin. How Madara played. He basically used Obito. Give me back my eye. Give me back my Rinnegan eye. So, and then this is also where Naruto shows up and he heals Kakashi's eye, right? He heals Kakashi's eye. Pretty amazing, and he says, I can't really describe it, but it's like I have a piece of him, and I just put him back together. And then this is, Kakashi thinking back of what happened in part 1, each of them, Sasuke's dream, this is Sakura. Each of them are different now. No, and then this is Team 7. Have you remembered the bell training? So pretty awesome. No. This is 676. Yeah, 676. Madara comes back from the dimension. Sorry, guys. Trying to do the best I can here. Yeah, and Madara's talking with obviously Obito's been killed or supposedly killed. Dynamic of Sakura, being behind Naruto and Sasuke, but she releases the Byakugo, and then stupidly decides to charge at Madara all alone, and Madara just strikes her easily. And then, we find out his full power is just too much for everyone. He's got the upper hand on everyone, taking out people easily. And Sakura's wondering, why don't you care about me, Sasuke? Alright, and then the 4 Limbo clones. I mean, this dynamic here, I think Madara was better than Kaguya, to be honest. I mean, 4 Limbo clones, nobody could take that. I mean, seriously, think about it. They couldn't even handle it. And then Madara is like, let's just end this. Chibaku Tensei, right? And yeah, he goes straight for, Naruto and Sasuke, bringing destruction. You got the rocks in the atmosphere, and he's bringing them down. And then, Naruto's still fighting the clones. Sasuke's with his, Susanoo here fighting. Naruto's bringing out some, Rasengans, Rasen Shurikens to fight off the Chibaku Tensei. However, even Sasuke and Naruto can barely fend off that. And then Madara goes straight up into the atmosphere, opens the Jubi's eye, the final eye, and Mugen Tsukuyomi cast upon the moon. Yes, infinite Tsukuyomi. Freaking amazing. I love this this scan here. Awesome. And then we move on to the basically infinite Tsukuyomi, right? We start off with this. We get the dynamic of Spiral Zetsu here, right? Spiral Zetsu. And then, you got everyone in desperation. Everyone's like, what's going on? Get more from the Kages, Sasuke, Naruto. They're all fighting off. This is pretty awesome. Naruto has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Rasen Shuriken. They're gigantic, fighting off these rocks that he created. And that's something else to think about. Naruto can create that many against Madara, but how much can Sasuke do in the coming chapter? But anyway, here is, some aftermath of the attack. Sasuke there with the Susanoo. And then here's Tenten with the scroll, pierced. The scroll is pierced by Madara's head protector, and then we see Kaguya for the first time shine upon, the world, Infinite Tsukuyomi, and everyone is into it, everyone goes into the Infinite Tsukuyomi. A pretty awesome chapter. I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly, sorry guys. Well, not quickly, but anyway, and Sasuke's there. He's protecting everyone. Obito's still there with his body. This is where Sasuke's Kakashi, I'm the leader. Naruto, I'm the leader. And, you got the Hokages here, Hashirama, the Genesis technique has been activated. And then here is where it's really interesting, because we get the dynamic of, Spiral Zetsu coming out of his shell. And then, you got Minato there looking on at the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Now we go to inside the dream, the dream world. So this is where Sasuke's like, Kakashi, you shut your mouth. I'm the leader. You're no better than Sakura, and then you got the argument between the two. But what's cool is the dreams, Hinata with Hanabi with Neji seeing Hinata's dream, and then, Kiba's dream, pretty cool, Choji's dream, which is pretty cool, Shikamaru's dream, Ino's dream, Lee's dream, Tenten's dream, and then Mei's dream. Let's see, you got, this is the Hokage, this is Tsunade's dream, and then this is Gaara's dream, which I really like Gaara's, he's best friend Naruto, pretty awesome. And then we come to the end, where Madara is coming out, he's comes down from the sky, and he's like, I am the savior of the world. I am the savior of the world. And then he's talking, and Naruto's, questioning him. Why are you doing this? Why? He's questioning why are you doing this? And, Madara has that one interesting face. It's kind of like hopelessness, not hopelessness, but it's like, why would you stop their dreams? I'm giving what everyone wants, Who are you to take away that that dream of theirs. So like I've accomplished everything I've wanted to do. So this is quite interesting. And then Naruto's there staring, and what happens? Yes, Black Zetsu betrays Madara. Black Zetsu betraying Madara. And then we find out the new dynamic, with Black Zetsu basically saying, I am not your will, I am Kaguya's will. I am Kaguya's will. And everyone's like, what? What's going on? I heard that name before. Naruto's remembering, and then Madara is being destroyed here. Basically, not destroyed, but he's being taken over. Okay, and our last chapter for this review, 679, Haji Mari no Mono, which means the beginning of everything. So this is Madara and Sasuke. You see the 4 Limbo clones, they suddenly disappear. And then the craziness begins, You got what's going to happen. Everyone looking at what's going on. Madara is being destroyed. What's going on? Madara reports where Madara is, and he does. He goes from here to here, just like in nothing. Like here, and then he cuts him. But it doesn't do much, The hair is sticking out, and this is the beginning of Kaguya, and Naruto is caught as well. So they had a plan, but it backfired. And then Kakashi's there, and then we get the dynamic of Black Zetsu telling them about the people in the Infinite Tsukuyomi become White Zetsu. That's quite interesting. Kakashi there looking on. What do you mean, White Zetsus? Why would they become White Zetsus? For some kind of war? And then Naruto's like, oh my gosh, I gotta do something. Alright guys, and this scan is incredible, guys. I mean, just look at this. I mean, you got Madara inside this huge blob, okay, where the hair is showing. And then below here, you got Naruto, which is wrapped around in the hair from Kaguya, and then you got Sasuke over here, who's also being captured, by the hair, and then you got Kakashi looking on, he's confused. What is going on? A scan right here, Naruto, Sasuke there, and then you got the last remnants of Madara. So I always felt that body was still in there, because it's shown right here. Madara's there. That's his nose right there, and that's the rest of even you got his Rinnegan head, and then this is where everything goes crazy. The form of Kaguya takes place. She gets the blackness starts becoming gray, eyes start to form, Kaguya's eye, and then look at this, Kaguya's entrance was just epic. I mean, her entrance probably was better than her exit, because just look at this. Just incredible stuff, and then Sasuke and Naruto are like, what in the hell is going on? And Kaguya immediately her powers, using her Byakugan to see Naruto and Sasuke's chakra points, and then just everything about Kaguya in this chapter was just... And then, Kaguya here, we see Obito, Kakashi, Naruto, and then Kaguya says, this is my precious nursery, and she says, I have to, she's gonna transport them to another dimension, and that's what she does here. This is the end here, and then she transports them to the lava dimension. Just craziness. This is the end of the volume here, where Kaguya transports them to another dimension. Just craziness. So that's the end of the volume. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and as always, have an awesome day.